the Cowboys actually clinched a playoff time because of the hands of the Giants. It is what it is, even in a weird situation just like what we just witnessed. What's next? What's next? And what to expect from here? Now you're in the playoffs, and it's been a minute since we had back-to-back playoff time for your mind. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. How can y'all get over a loss, man? I don't know, man. I don't even know if you can really celebrate it. It's like this a little bit. Now, I'm happy we back in the playoff. We can't get mad about it. But on the same breath and token, man, we got a lot of stuff to uncover here. And I would tell you guys, we clinched though. We in, baby. We in. Hey, it's like my boy Tupac. I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way, man. Come on, man. It helps, but you in. Hey, man, sometimes you gotta let somebody else help you out, and that's just what happened, man. I get it, man. It's a playoff berth. Hey, Dave Taylor, I should have put lipstick all over this. He said, Law, you putting lipstick on a pig. You in, you in. You in, you in. And anything can shake loose from here, man. It could be a situation that all 4 teams go to the playoffs, depending on how everything else shake out down the line. And this is a situation is we got to look back at this and say, all right, man, this game. Oh my gosh, man. This game, man, we got to sit back. I talked to my brother too, man, and he went back and watched everything about the Cowboys. He had his picks and chooses, man, about everything. And a nail biter is a nail biter, man. It's all about how you finish. Cowboys was in this spot before on the opposite side. Shout out to you, Robinson. I still got those raggedy tooth from the Jacksonville punch, Law. Hey, man, you pull that tooth. Sometimes you got to pull that tooth out. We still got a raggedy tooth, man. It is what it is. We got 3 games. We got 3 games to make some corrections. And one of the things that I want you guys to look at is at some point, we got to figure out a way to get some continuity going with these wide receivers. We got to figure out, look, when I go to my Twitter, let me see if I go to my Twitter. Go to my Twitter, refresh. Been looking over some things. It's me that's my face when I was watching the Giants game versus the Washington team. That's my face, literally. This is how I was looking. But this was a play also that we can look back on, and I refuse to say, okay, that was the reason why we lost the game completely, right? We're going to have to talk about the 41 rushing attempts. And by them being out of shotgun, that's a different storyline than running out of shotgun versus running out of traditional set. Did anybody seen how Saquon Barkley and them just ran to milk the clock to get down there for Graham Gano to score? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how they were actually running out of a traditional set? And I'm not saying that you got to do that in order to win games, because last time last time we played against the Giants, I mean, we beat them, you know. But at the same breath, it was a situation and scenario that they came back on us. But I'm talking about running out of traditional sets. Yeah, we clinched. We did. They ain't going to fire nobody mid-season. They're not going to fire. They clinched nothing. All right, let me read this again. Let me read this this clinch thing so people can understand. The Dallas Cowboys have clinched a playoff spot. It is the first time they made the playoff back-to-back seasons since 2006 and 2007. That's that. You know, we got people over here, boy. We happy about it. It's a bittersweet moment. 2006, how old were you, Terrence? In 2007, how old were you, Sheila Neal? How old were you, Swain? There's many a moons ago. Y'all don't have to put your age down. But that's what, 15 years ago. That's a long time. A long time, y'all. Or right around that time frame. And one and done, Sergio. I guarantee you, in 2007, let me go back here. In 2007, I don't know where we was in 2006 as far as seed offerings. Can somebody tell me who was the number one seed in 2007? Can somebody in the beautiful chat tell me who was the team with the number one seed in 2007? And what happened? What happened? What happened? Can somebody? Dallas in 2007. 13-3. And what happened? What seed was the Giants in 2007? We talking about NFC, not AFC. Got bounced like a basketball, right? So your seed don't matter, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Well, you just got to get in. Once you in, you in. Out. You just trying to get in. You just trying to get in, y'all. You just trying to get in. So with that being said, who was the number one seed last year? Put it like this. Who was number one seed last year in the playoffs? Who was the number one seed last year? I need to know. I want to know what team was the number one seed last year. My God, Terrence says 13-3, 13 Pro Bowlers, 4 All-Pro players. Yep. Green Bay was the number one seed last year, 13-3. Yeah, I'm talking NFC. I don't care about AFC. I don't care about nothing that happened in the AFC. We only focusing how we get further down here. We got 3 games to get right. We got 3 games to make sure MRI is going to happen with LVE. We're going to see what's going to happen with him. Put your prayers together for him. We got 3 games to make sure that we can get this passing situation corrected. And maybe if we can drive up enough heat to the Cowboys media, and I know our Cowboy media can turn up the heat a little bit with asking the right questions, and maybe, just maybe, it could turn the heat up for the offensive coordinator. It could turn the heat up for the players. It could turn the heat up for Dan Quinn, too, on the defensive side. Just maybe. Y'all say that they don't listen to us, but they do. They listen. We may not. We only got this much of a chance and an opportunity to at least sway the minds. But we do have this much chance of an opportunity to sway the minds just a little bit. Yo, we got to. We can't. My guy. We can't be doing this right here. Maybe if we get a clear explanation or reason of why we continue to have 3 players in the same spot, the close proximity. maybe, just maybe, we can get that answer done. We got to figure this out, ladies and gentlemen. And if we can see it from our couches, then hopefully the people can understand where we're coming from, and they ask the right questions. That's what we got to have to happen. That's what got to happen. That's what must happen. My guy Shango, the Godfather, he went off, man. Shango went off today, man.
Throw the football.
What do you have to say?
If you're up by 10 points in the fourth quarter, you calm things down and you drain clock. You don't throw the football because it does two things. It opens you to offensive line failing, quarterback failing, wide receiver failing, every tight end fail. You open up the chance for everybody to make a mistake, because in a passing play, all those elements are involved. You must block for it.
Listen, y'all.
It must be a great pass. The pass must be caught. So all those elements have to happen on a pass play. So in the end of the game, when you can just simply down set hike, nothing bad can happen from that except this guy fumbling. And if this guy fumbling, you cut him. That's it. If running back fumble, you cut him. So when we were up by 10 points in third quarter, hike, hand the ball off the running back. Oh, he didn't get nothing, but they burned. And I said that during the stream. All this stuff I'm saying right now, I said it during the stream. Okay? I
appreciate you, Calvin. Richard, appreciate you.
When we got after the Jaguars scored a touchdown and it was within 10, and we were down there with first down, we had an empty set.
Let me stop my guy right here. Empty set, y'all. There's things that we got to do to really iron this out. It's not about what the naysayers say. It's not about what the critics say. It's not about what going on the other sides of the field. We got 3 games to iron this out, because what you don't want to do is any of this bad tape, philosophy, the things that we do now occur when it's playoff time. We in the playoff. Haters, get mad as all you want. We in the playoffs. And the only thing that they can say now is that they can pick up the goalpost and move it and say, well, the Cowboys in the playoff, they won and done. Because from what I heard before the season started, that the Cowboys would not make the playoff, right or wrong. Let me go over the chat. How many people said the Cowboys will not even make it to the playoffs? That y'all heard? Y'all heard? Did y'all hear people say, oh, man, you guys know how it goes. They keep picking up the goalposts and moving it, right? The Cowboys would not make it to the playoffs. The Cowboys haven't been back-to-back playoffs since 2007. It's not going to happen, right? So is that improvement? Yes or no? Put it like this. I'm challenging y'all right now, even our own fans, right? I'm challenging y'all. Is that an improvement? Yes or no? Is that an improvement? Yes or no? Going back-to-back playoffs. Let me know. Is that an improvement? Yes, regardless. Yes. I don't see no no's. That's an improvement. Now, here's the thing. I'm on record saying that this team got to at least win one playoff game. And after they win one playoff game, we got to see if we can win another one before we start talking Super Bowl. But this is definitely an improvement. Don't y'all guys know the last time we made back-to-back playoffs were 2 coaches regime? Well, three. If you include in this one. Let's go with it. Mike McCarthy, okay, I understand that. We just did it in this coaching regime. But before that, Jason Garrett era, right? That's 2. And Wade Phillips, that's 3. You have to go all the way back to a split situation. Dog, this is big. It is. It is. Watch what else my guy had to say.
And when I saw an empty set, I lost my mind. But luckily, Zeke, I don't know if it's Zeke or Pollard came into the backfield. And I said, okay, it's going to be a run. They motioned to the backfield. It's going to be a run. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was a pass. Offensive line didn't block. Receivers didn't get a separation. Didn't find the receivers. All the things that could happen on a pass play for it not to work happened on that play.
Look at the play above.
I'm explaining this stuff so you can understand what I'm talking about.
You're right.
You relied on Dak finding a receiver. You relied on the offensive line blocking everybody. You relied on the wide receiver beating his man. All 3 things, you relied on those 3 things to happen perfectly rather than you handing the ball off to your running back and draining the clock.
How many people don't understand this? How many people who watched the game, who played the game, who studied the game, don't see this man with all of the passion? With blood, sweat, and tears of sitting down there going over this stuff with you guys. Shango is telling you guys the truth. The absolute truth. Look, old folks say this. Old folks say this, y'all. Not everybody's lying. How can all of a sudden, my guy Shango, way on the West Coast, I'm right here in Texas. We got another probably content creator way on the East Coast, on the Far East. We covering 3 corners of the world. And how all of a sudden we come down with this particular analysis of this team. Not everybody's lying, y'all. How come the coaching staff and Jerry Wayne Jones and John Stephen Jones can't see this, man? Come on, man.
How much common sense is that?
Common sense.
Hand the ball off to your running back, tick, 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 or if it doesn't go tick, 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 timeout. 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 Now you're kicking the ball back to them with no timeouts. I said that too. But no, we throw the ball on 3rd down like an idiot. Let them keep their timeout, and that timeout was crucial at the end of the football game. That one timeout that Kellen Moore gave the other team was crucial at the end of the football game. And you guys don't understand what I'm talking about by situational football. There was no way we should have been in that 4th quarter in overtime. There was no way we should have been there. We should have ran that clock out when we were about 10 points in the 4th quarter. But what do? We passed the ball too much.
Listen, y'all, man. This is good medicine right here. It's hard.
I don't know how more clear I can be to you guys. I don't know. All we have to do in that, this was as simple as that Super Bowl when the Falcons lost. All we had to do is hand the ball off to our beast running backs.
Listen, y'all.
That is all we had to do when we were up by 10 points in the 4th quarter. Hand the ball off.
That's the Godfather right there.
Took their timeouts away. Thank you, timeout number 1 in my pocket now. Thank you, timeout number 2 in my pocket now. Thank you, timeout number 3 in my pocket now. Here's the ball. I hope you can get down the field in 30 seconds. Because they wouldn't have had more than 30 seconds. If we kill it on 3rd down, we clearly just hike, hand the ball off. Oh, Zeke only got 2 yards? Okay. Call your timeout, and we'll punt the ball to you on your inside your 20-yard line.
How come people don't understand this, man? How come people that get paid millions and upon millions? Because y'all talk about counting the players' money, but how come people that sit high, that looks low, can't see this? They don't understand. It's like, where do we go with this, man? This is straight passions, man. The only reason why I reposted this video on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, maybe this video can fall upon the ears of Jerry Jones. Maybe this video can go viral just a little bit right before playoffs, because my intentions, because Shango is going to lay this thing all the way up, is for somebody, because clearly we don't have not a single person that's on this team that got the gonads or the cojones to talk like this to either each other or to the coaching staff. And I'm not saying that we need to create confusions, right? But at some point, I don't want to be one and done. Oh, no, I may revisit Green Bay law, you know what I mean? I may turn it to Shango law around this mug, man. We got to figure this out. We got 3 games. Let's listen to more what he have to say, because it's finna get to the ingredients of why I really reshared this.
That was our option. And I don't know how I can explain this to you anymore. Your quarterback was playing perfect until that point, until you took the entire game and put it on your quarterback's back. Your quarterback was playing a perfect football game until your offensive coordinator, for some unknown reason, just took the game and put it on your quarterback's back, put it on your offensive line's back, put it on your wide receiver's back, put it on Noah Brown's back. He put the game on those people's back when he could have simply ended it by down, set, hike, hand the ball off to your corner running back. And this is what I'm talking about. I have no issues with our personnel on our football team. I think we have the personnel to win it all. My goodness. But our coaching, our offensive coordinator, not good. Our defense this game wasn't good. There's a lot of things that's not good about this football team on the coaching side that we refuse to address.
Refuse to address.
All right, look, guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're done. The game next week. I'm fighting. I told you people in this stream, I was gonna fight hard to come home to stream this football game. The big game versus Philadelphia. That big game versus Philadelphia. Oh, we're gonna beat Philadelphia. It means nothing.
Listen to that, man. Listen to that. It absolutely means nothing. Nothing. If we don't string together a level of consistency and understanding, a philosophy on how to win, time management, and understanding to utilize your weapons in the right places. It don't. It's a feel-good story. It's a flat-out feel-good story. You can walk around and for a whole week, yeah, man, we beat the bejesus out of the Eagles, boy. Sure, Christmas, open up the presents. We got to figure out what we do best. This is not, I ain't gonna say that word, but this is not that contest at this point. We got 3 games and we got to figure this thing out down the stretch.
Philadelphia can play the third string because it means nothing. Because you know why? Because your offensive coordinator is stupid.
Listen.
All he had to do was hand the ball off to his running back. And the game was over. And I'm trying to tell you that's been our problem the entire time. The entire time with Tony Romo, with Jason Garrett, it's situational football. We suck at it. The whole time right now, situational football. We suck at it. And this game was the perfect game. You had a quarterback that you love to blame, had what? 3 incompletions and 0 interceptions up to that point. He had 3 incompletions, maybe 4, but he was playing and 3 touchdowns. He was playing that good of a football game. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. He was playing that good of a football game until you decide to just put the game on his back when it didn't need to go on his back. It could have went on Zeke's back. Could have went on Pollard's back. Could have put on the rushing offensive line's back. But you put it on our passing blocking back. You put it on the back of our receivers. You put it on the back of our quarterbacks to make something happen when it didn't need to happen.
Styles.
That's the problem I have. To make something happen when it didn't need to happen.
That styles make fights. I think Teddy Bruschi said it about last week, man. Shout out to Boss Cowboys Sports. And I think Coach Marv as well. Teddy B said the exact same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want this to be a demeasuring contest. I don't want this to be a situation and scenario that we're looking at this thing saying, oh, we got to win a certain kind of way in order for us to look cool. Win the game. Whether it's ugly, win the game. Whether it's naturally planned out, we do things. Ladies and gentlemen, we do things to solidify a quota. Somebody going back and forth, hey, Law, we ran the ball 41 times. How many of those 41 times, you know what I'm going to start saying? I'm going to start calling out what we going to do before we going to do it next game if I'm live streaming. I'm going to call out, look, out of this formation, they're about to run. Out of this formation, they're about to run. Out of this formation, they're about to pass. Out of this formation, when that guy moves, he's going to pass. I'm going to go and tell y'all how simplex, the simple way that this offense operate and move is not, it's not scheme-based. It's not an element of surprise. It's trickery, yeah.
For the last time in this video, I'm going to say all you had to do is say downset hike and hand the ball off to 21 or 2-0. They didn't have to get a daggum yard. I feel like I'm talking to a freaking third grader here. If you don't understand, I'm sorry for your mental aspect of your life. You're stupid. All you had to do is hand the ball off. And you suck their time out. You kick the ball to them, and they have to be perfect to get the ball down the field.
Perfect, yeah. Burn their timeouts,
That's
man.
who we are. That's why I'm not getting excited. That's why I haven't been excited. That's why I do not like Kellen Moore. I'll hopefully somebody hires him as a head coach, because we're obviously not going to fire him. So obviously hope somebody hires him as a head coach and let him move on. But I'm done with him. This game right here, I told you the stuff that he did in this game right here, and he was calling some beautiful stuff early. It was beautiful. The misdirections, the runs, the passes, it was beautiful.
No concept to it. No actual scheme to it. We all hope all is well. Let me read some of the super chats. Appreciate everybody for your support, what have you. And something got to change, man. 13 minutes ago, Robinson says, I'm with you, Law. Dust off the 2016 for number 4. He was protecting the football, running the play actions, and power sets. If I can go back in time and whoever, it was Scott Linehan at the time, if I could just say, Scott, man, can you ventriloquist this thing with Kellen Moore and just tell him, man, look, let's not force things. Let's simplify this thing all the way. I like the quarterback. I want my quarterback 24 to 27 attempts. Feed off the play action. Run the ball. That's what I want. Not pass happy team. Meek, 13 minutes ago, super chat, Law, thanks for the therapy tonight. Yeah, appreciate you. Cody, thank you for the 50 stars. What's up with LVE? I think LVE got to have an MRI on Monday, and we'll know more about that. Coach Marv, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, Law, it is improvement. But, Law, if we as fans have to tell coaches what the identity is in a common sense football 101 to close out games, we are in trouble. Coach Marv, you it's at that point, man. I'm desperate, man. Coach, I'm so desperate that I just hope that somehow a whisper can get out to the coaching staff and let them know, like these are the information that we see, right? And I call me crazy, but that's how desperate I am for a win. I'm trying to figure out any avenue, any inch for us to win. JD, Justin D, for the $21.99. Thank you for your support. Haters gonna hate. Law, they can't help themselves no matter what happened from here. We are in the playoff. First order of business is to beat Philadelphia on Christmas Eve. That will present all of the true blue fans. It would be a present for all of the true blue fans. But I think that what Shango is saying is that when he says it means nothing, when he said it means nothing, that is Super Bowl talk. That is, he looks at this just like we all look at this, that we shouldn't be looking at this game and we get to the playoffs and we can't control clock management, if we can't take care of business. That's why he said that. And I believe that's why some of you guys are looking at that. Like, if we don't correct these issues, then we're one and done. You can't get to the playoff and have penalties. You can't get to the playoffs and have these type of time loops on your mind. And that's the facts right there. Alex, appreciate you. Spread this video. The right people need to see this. Yeah, Alex, you're right. Y'all go to Shango page and share it from his page, and then also share it on Twitter or what have you. Shango, y'all just type in Shango. His name, face, and logo will appear. Big Cam, DOG, says, is this a coincidence that the Giants won? There was 4 overtime games this week. Thank you for your support. There was a lot of overtime games this week, man. It do kind of checks that box a little bit. I'm checked out into the playoffs. Salute, Law. Appreciate you. Get your bars up, media. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, he checked out. We're in the playoff, though. Appreciate you for the super chat. Sam says, Law, What are you looking for in this week before the playoffs? Okay, I'm glad. Oh, that's Sam. That's a good super chat. Sam, this is what we're looking for, Sam. A scheme. Oh my gosh, we're looking for a scheme, man. Oh my gosh, man, we're looking for a scheme. Can we develop a scheme to utilize T.Y. Hilton? I'm relying on a 33-year-old wide receiver, right? I'm also relying on if we can do this to run the ball, not just out of shotgun. Right? I see the point of utilizing Tony Pollard a little earlier. I do see that point. But I really, and yeah, Biggie B, that's going to be the identity. I'm still mad, y'all. Let me see how I can say this. I do like the mixtures of using Tony Pollard and Zeke. But I don't like the series approach. They got a series, whereas when you see it's so watered down, y'all. And we have series like, oh, this is Zeke series, right? And then now we're introducing you to Tony Pollard series. Mix them things together, man. We need to develop a scheme on offense. Now, the defense need to be better, too. Anthony Rush, maybe he can get in. I told you guys, bigger body down inside will help. And I truly believe they need to dial back Micah Parsons. Somebody need to look Micah Parsons in his eyes and say, hey, we need you for the playoff stretch to be the linebacker, not the edge rusher. Rhonda, appreciate you. Lovely. Sparks, appreciate you. Audio Political, appreciate you. $2. I felt oppressed. Thanks for the outlet. DC for life. Y'all check out Rhonda. Appreciate you. Audio Political. ASMR. Philly hasn't officially clinched the division yet. No way we let them clinch in our house. I feel you on that. The reason why they haven't clinched is because it's still a possibility, I think, right? If the Philly lose out and Cowboys win this one, then it's some type of crazy, unique tiebreaker, some crap like that, right? Let me find out Kellen is manipulating the game plan. This is from Tavis. Appreciate you, Tavis Banks. Appreciate you for your support. Thank you for your super chat. Jason Winfro says Kellen Moore can't finish a game. He cost us 2 dubs. Appreciate you, Truth Only. Thank you, Stelios. Thank you for your support. Need to send it to Kellen Moore, that video. I don't know if Kellen Moore is on Twitter, but y'all can go to Twitter and see if you can share it, man. I'm already blocked by a lot of people, but if y'all can go to Twitter, then it will be the same thing. Law, I made the same points earlier today. This is from my guy Jason Winfro. Big Cam with this $2 super chat. He says we need to do more 13 personnel scheme playoff. Appreciate you, man. You was the last support. You the last super chat there. No, Shango didn't block me. I'm saying I'm already blocked by multiple people. Shango, me and Shango, we cool. We cool. I'm talking about blocked by multiple people that's in the Cowboys media circle, what have you, or front office. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, they block. Like, get this dude up out of here. Block him up out of here. But this is crazy. We clinch, baby, via the Giants win. I don't know why they blocked me. Maybe because they afraid of my beard. You know what I mean? Ain't no word to it. You know what I'm saying? People block who they want to block. People like Schultz, he blocked who he needed to block, right? Mental clarity. Maybe I talk too much. This is what it is. We clinched, though. Don't worry about the blocking. That's one thing I can tell y'all for sure. Let those who have ears hear. Let the words go in and out one way or another. Some people can't stand the truth, so they refuse to hear. Touch and go, but did they end it well with a clinch? Yeah, Byron. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. Yep, Giants win and the Cowboys are in the playoffs. Yep, so that's just what it is. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for tuning in. Hey, this should be a celebratory moment, but it's a bittersweet moment. We in, and that's just how it goes. Me and my brother, we might go live tomorrow to go over both of our teams going into the playoffs and what need to be done and how we need to execute and what have you. And, of course, he is a diehard Niner fan, and I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. This week is different. This is a holiday week altogether, and the schedules may change up a little bit. But it is what it is, Cowboy Nation. I really appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Thank those who shared this content. Thank those who watch. Look, this is still an improvement. We just did something we didn't do since 2006 and 2007. And before that time frame, it was since 94 and 95. That's a long time. We got to clean up some things, regardless of it. Playoff bounds. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. I appreciate y'all for staying up late. There will be some film analysis in the morning. Y'all know how this goes, Cowboy Nation. And my goal is to be officially transparent with you guys. Thank y'all so much for getting me up to 92,000. Doris Armstrong number. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to DA. But we're going to throw a big party when I hit 95, though. That's my number right there. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Regardless of how we look at it, the Cowboys are in the playoffs. And I tell people, you just want to get to the dance. Anything can shake loose once you get there, right? I thank everybody. I really do from the bottom of my heart. I do. I do. But the name of the game is just get in. Get into the game. A lot of things can shake from there. The Cowboys are who they are right now. A playoff, back-to-back playoff team. We stumbled. We hit our big toe and our pinky toe in the playoff last year. Let's see if we can stand tall for this year, man. Appreciate everybody who's here. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Scorpio. Oh, hashtag Kurt Warner. All right. Rhonda, thank you for your support. Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Who else I left out? Stay paid one. Appreciate y'all. And if I offended anyone, charge it to my head, not my heart. But this team, we got to have some heart. You got to be hard from the start. You got to have heart, right? You know, y'all remember that? James Strickland there. I hope they ain't blocking you. Sam Jordan says Dak is elite. Statuses are meant to come and go. But the reality of it, whether or not you put a person as an elite, above average, average, below average, or whether you identify a person as trash or horrible, it's up to that individual to figure things out. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or lied about, don't deal in lies, or hate it and yet give way to hating. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you spoke and twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your whole, life to, broken and stooped and built back up again with worn out tools, even if it's a 17-point lead. Huh? Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, this team got to figure it out, got 3 more games. In 4 weeks, they will be playing in the playoff, regardless of how you like it. And excuses, the more you try to placate it, it will start putting on a 3-piece suit, looking sharp. It'll be right at your doorstep. So the name of the game, if you can walk with kings and presidents nor lose the comic touch, if neither foe or loving friends can harm you, if you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, then you have unlocked the true meaning of what it takes to be a champion, a winner, but most importantly, a man. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. We up out. Roll those credits, baby. Let's go. Now play my theme music. Shout out to all the supporters though. Shout out to you. Eastside Harold donated. What's up? Shout out to you, Eastside, man. Come on. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Emotional damage. Let's run it up, baby. Check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up. Count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe. Got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still say and roll. Shout out to you, Don Harris. Appreciate all the supporters, man. Come on. I got a text from my guy. Shango texted me and said, if we just took 6 knees. Listen up. This is my guy Shango, the Godfather, man. The best in the business, man. The reason why I'm on YouTube right now. He just texted me. He said, if we took 6 knees and punted twice, we win. I don't get them. Oh, my gosh. Those facts. Big facts, man, from Shango. Godfather. But we in the playoff now, though, baby. Let's go. By special request only. By special request, man. Somebody said, hey, I think it was Ill Machine or Illmatic. Somebody said, man, Law, I gotta hear the street lights. I got to, man. Well, you can sleep good tonight knowing that we in the playoffs, man. Anything can shake off and pop off when you're in the playoff. If you don't think I'm lying, watch the 07 Cowboys. Right? And turn these lights on. Anything can pop off in the playoffs. Not a team was better than the Green Bay Packers last year. Y'all gonna hate my optimism. They were 13-4, right? Or something of that variation. The best quarterback in the league, according to most. One of the better running backs, and the best wide receiver in the league. And they didn't even score a touchdown, I believe, or more than 1 touchdown. Oh, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Come on. Shout out to you, Charlie Brown. Oh, let me read out the Check out Sutton Digital too, y'all. Boom. Sutton Digital Marketing. That's SuttonDM.com. 866-508-4169. Google search. Be on top of any Google search. For more information, check out the details. It's in the description box. That's the best way to help the law, is join the sponsor team. If you are an attorney or if you own another type of business and you want to be ranked at the top of Google, please consider reaching out to Sutton Digital Marketing. Again, they have 5 stars on both Google and Yelp, and the reviews are fantastic. I looked them up myself. No negative reviews at all. Let's go.
So far, if a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, if a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Like to read out these cash apps, man. Appreciate all of y'all. Calvin Richard, appreciate you. Preacher Man, thank you. And Deezo, the movie star. Thank y'all so much for your support on the cash app. And Knowledge 19 of 14. Kellen is on the Jason Garrett plan. Get rid of Mike McCarthy like Jason did Wade. Enemy number 1. It's not over with yet, y'all. Until I leave, y'all say to each other, how about them Cowboys? DC for life. Salute. We in the playoff, baby.